It's a Wednesday, October the 30th. October the 30th. Tomorrow's gonna be my Super Bowl for my haunted house. But in the meantime, I have been not working junk removal. It's not that I've ignored the business. It's just that I haven't been doing it. And I've been subbing out jobs. What's up, HD Green Solutions? I've been subbing out about 100% of my jobs. Every once in a while I'll do one. But since my truck, my F550 is stuck inside the haunted house, I can't really get it out. So I really haven't done any jobs. The realization that I sub out jobs to other junk removal companies has really it's really different, right? Because we have I subcontract jobs to 3 people, and then I give away jobs to about 5 other people, right? I guess I'm 5 in total. I'm sorry, 3 that I sub out jobs for. And then my main subbers, and I'm not going to name names. They work really good. They're efficient. One's a complete fucking idiot. The other 2, they're okay. But how it works is this way. So we're just going to take a sub out contract job. So today I had a hot tub removal that I had booked from last week, and I gave it to my son. He couldn't do it. It was in Dallas, yada, yada, yada. So I subbed this job out to my son. This is the kind of crazy stuff that happens. I sub out this job to Junk Guys Frisco because it's in North Dallas. I sub out this job, and this crazy shit. My son decides at the last minute he can't do the job. He said it's a little farther than he wanted to. And I'm like, dude, God, geez, okay, I'm giving this job free to you. And you don't want to go chase the money down? Forget it, whatever. So then I give it to my next guy, and I sell the job, right? I sell it to the customer for $350. I sell it to the junk removal company for $250. So I'm going to make an easy $100. And the guy says, yeah, he'll do it for $250. And another guy says, oh, I can't meet that price. Ricardo, you do hot tub for $300. I want $300. I'm like, dude, I'm not. So the debate, because they've seen my videos, they know how much I really charge for hot tubs, right? And the debate goes on. Oh, Ricardo, I've seen your videos for $300. I want $300. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to sell it to you for $300. I want it $250. I'm trying to make $100. So the guy who my son didn't want to do it, it's too far. The second contractor did it. I turned around to my cheapest guy and I said, hey, bro, I need this hot dog. He's like, Ricardo, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you charge me, 50 cents. And he goes and does it and he completes the job. That's one problem right there. That's one problem. That not all contractors will take the price that you want. Okay. But also, I've started realizing that these junk removal companies that are just a fly-by-night, like Skylane, a fly-by-night company, right? That these companies are the ones that are affecting your business. These are the ones that are affecting real legitimate business. And when I call legitimate business, I'm talking about like you have multiple trucks. You're not a one-guy truck. If you have a one man in one truck and one trailer, you're just a little small business. You're a small business. I'm not going to count you on this. I'm talking about a legitimate business where you have logos, you have T-shirts, you have a website. It's full blown. You're not going back and forth from business to business. You're just doing one thing permanently. You're a legitimate business. And apparently these contractors are stealing jobs from y'all because of people like me. People like me. Let's read some of the comments really fast. Richard, do you really want to? Richard, do you really want to? Haunted houses, you get my vote on this. Oh, yeah, no. Jesus. Yeah. So I've come to the realization that I'm just dropping the price in junk removal by scamming, by working with contractors. I'm doing the same thing to damage the junk removal world as it was getting damaged anyway by these crackheads and these other people that were just killing the job. Like these fuckers next door, these painters. Look, the dumpster's still out there. Can you see that yellow dumpster? Yeah. They got me. I did an estimate next door, and the painters, who are not professionals in junk removal, they did the junk removal for my neighbors, and they got me. Why? Because I could do it cheaper. I gave her an estimate of like $8,000, and she probably got it done like for $3,000. Because why? These guys are doing the foundation. They're doing everything. They're doing everything. Whatever. I can't match that price anyway, regardless. And I have to think about that. Now, here's the second problem. Is when you subcontract a job, but they don't want to compete. The contractors don't want to compete with each other, right? So it's crazy. I have a contractor who's in Frisco, and he doesn't want to compete with my son for the price. And I've been working with this guy for a little while, not a long time, right? And I throw him one out there. He's a good friend of mine. I throw him a price out there. And he says, and he texts me back. He goes, "Hey, Ricardo, your son's kind of probably get it. You know, if you don't mind, don't put me in the thread for these jobs. I'm priced too high." And I'm thinking, oh, you don't want me to give you any job? You don't want to even try? If my son doesn't get the job, you don't even want to try to compete for it? You don't want to throw a dog a bone out there? You don't want to do anything like that? And he says, "No, just get me out of that." So I told him, okay. In Aubrey, Texas, right? Which is his hometown. It's his hometown. And later on, we're talking, and I said, "Yeah, you know, my son's doing a job in Aubrey." He goes, "That's my city. Why didn't you give it to me?" And I'm like, "Because you just told me you don't want to compete for these jobs." Needless to say, I've been in that city of Aubrey, Texas, the last 3 days. Okay, so I landed a $2,700 job after Halloween, and it's supposed to be in this city. Who am I going to contract this job for, right? Who am I going to really talk to and say, "Hey, man, do this job for me, help me out, can you get this job?" Now I'm looking for different subs that are going to drive out there that far to go do a job. That's another problem you have. They know they're competing against each other. You know what, dude? I'm going to tell you something. Here's what you need to do. Go do Thumbtack. Go do Nextdoor. Go do Google Ads. Go do that. My jobs are guaranteed. My jobs pay. My jobs are guaranteed. If you don't like my prices, then don't do it. I'm selling you the job. Don't do it. So this $2,700 job, I'm going to sell it for I'm going to make $1,000. So I'm going to sell it to somebody for $1,700. The lady's just getting the right day done if she's either going to do it Monday or Tuesday. There are people out there. Here's pride and ego. Pride and ego takes that away from like 99.9% of all our junk removal owners. You get to a point where you get older like myself and you really don't care about the pricing. You don't care. It's about the point. It's about the whole point. And this is what happens with these contractors. They get comfortable. They know I make money, right? And they know I make a lot of money because they see me with a haunted house, right? They see me making money off contracting. They see me making money off of junk removal. And they see me making money off my haunted house. And they think to themselves, Ricardo doesn't give a fuck about money. I should be charging him more. I will let you know that contractors look at that and they're like, "Hey, I got to get more off of each job." Trust me, I'm not retired. When this haunted house is over, I'm going to go unload my trucks and trailers, and I'm going to go do these jobs. Some of these contractors are unreliable. They go on vacation. They get egos. They give stupid pricing. They don't understand the game. So yesterday, I worked with a guy named Randy, right? Randy Cook. Randy's out of Fort Worth. He helps me out a lot. I gave him yesterday, I gave him 1, 2, 3, the dumpster enclosure, the house clean out, and the 2 fridge. So he had 4 jobs yesterday, right? And then my my son, I gave him 3. So he had 7, okay? I had 7 jobs. So I give Randy 4 of my jobs yesterday. 3 or 4. House clean out, dumpster and clothes, 2 fridges. Yeah, 4 jobs. And he bothers me. He bothers me about every effing job. Hey, Ricardo, do I have to do this, do that? Dude, leave me alone. Go get your money, get paid, and that's it. I'm making money off this guy. You need to make them. You know what I mean? Like, leave me alone, dude. That's why I subcontract this job to, so you can go knock out the jobs. Not so you could bother me on my vacation. Golly. Contracting can get sneaky. I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to still subcontract jobs. But whenever they don't want to do it, I'm going to be prepared mentally to go do the job myself. I've been receiving so many damn phone calls these last few days. It's giving me a headache. I'm not even posting videos. But I'm going to tell you something. As soon as my haunted house is over with, I'm coming so effing strong with junk removal. Oh, I'm going to dominate this area. I have an idea. I have something I'm going to do. I know how to work it now. And I've realized that because of my sister. My sister has hit social media so hard, and she's done something that I missed for the last 17 years. I'm going to take advantage of that and move it over to the junk removal business. And I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. Because there are things out here that she's doing that makes me go, oh my God, how did I let that go? How did I do that? And then I won't have to deal with all these subcontracting. Subcontracting can get really sneaky. You know, I paid Randy $125 for a job yesterday that I charged $300 for. I haven't got my $300 from that company yet. But Randy already got his $125. Does that make sense? Yeah. Anyway, I sent him earlier. He went to go pick up 2 fridges. He's doing a dumpster enclosure. Then he's going to washer. And then he's going to help me out with that big job next week. But he appreciates it. He calls me all the time. Hey, Ricardo, thanks, man. Oh, he got a piano. That's right. He got a piano. Anyway, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. These contractors get sneaky on you, and sometimes they just get lazy. People are lazy, man. People are so fucking lazy. People are so lazy. And you wonder why I want to do my haunted house instead of junk removal. Just wonder. I will tell you, I have not been doing junk removal for the last month. I'm feeling good. My body's feeling a lot better. I thought it would take 6 months for me to get better and feel better. My body's good. My knees are good. My shoulders are good. You know, I'm rotating. I'm doing a little stretchy stretch. I'll tell you something. It's boring as hell being at home. I'm bored as hell. I hate being home. I called Orson this morning. I said, Orson, what am I going to do in my life? I'm bored as hell. I don't want to be doing here. I got to go work. I got to go to work. Anyway, yeah, contracting can be getting sneaky, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Bye-bye. Subscribe.